Good morning, everyone.
Hello everyone.
We are
Homebound.
well on our way home.
Lucky us.
We left at 6 o'clock ish.
Yeah, 5 to 6, something like that.
And we've got, so now it's 7:55.
There was no, but we've recorded leaving, but we haven't recorded anything yet because it was that dark.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a little bit lighter than it was, but
We opened the caravan door and it's pitch black.
it's pitch black. I weren't expecting it to be daylight, but it's only just started getting light now. I thought it'd have been lighter a little bit. I suppose we are heading into the autumn, winter sort of whatever. But yeah.
But the stars,
the amount of stars you can see,
insane.
It's fantastic.
So we've got 36 minutes, 60 kilometres.
Till we get to the tunnel.
Yeah.
So
we wanted to get there for 8:20 because that's 90 minutes before boarding.
Yeah.
Which they suggest, and it says that we're getting in for 8:30. So
it has been going up very
yeah.
slowly, ticking up and up and up, hasn't it? Because I don't know. Obviously, Google Maps must work out that you can do 130 kilometres an hour, but we're only doing sort of 90 to 95 kilometres an hour, towing obviously. But in the UK, you can only do 70 on the motorways, which 130 kilometres an hour is like 83, I think. 83, 85, something like that.
There's a rainbow.
So, obviously the maps must work it out at like the maximum speed. So it's quite different than it is in the UK. The towing speed and normal motorway speed, obviously it's only 10 mile an hour different. But in this country, you're looking at 20 to 25 mile an hour different, depending on how fast you go. Because if you're over 3.5 ton, you can only do 90 kilometres an hour on a motorway. But like we've seen, obviously, you can tow. If you're only towing like a little trailer with a smaller car or a small van, you can do 130, and it's quite hilarious to see people whizzing past with little trailer on, and like you just wouldn't get that you wouldn't get that back home, which is quite funny. But yeah, that's anything with maps. It obviously works it out, not towing 130, so that's something to bear in mind. Obviously, I understand it's going to take longer, even when we're at home. I understand it takes longer, but I didn't really consider but I didn't really consider in France that you can go faster than 70 miles an hour. So obviously, it's going to work it out that you can do a lot more in an hour, or you're going to do a lot more. You can travel more distance in the same time, sort of thing. So that's just something to bear in mind. It's not a problem as such, but we should have maybe allowed for a little bit more time. But I think we'll be fine. I don't think we'll have an issue. No. I hope we don't, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
So.
Do you think the camera will pick up the rainbow?
I don't know. You can try.
Have a look.
I doubt it will, but.
Let me see if I can point to it. Right there. This is the end of it. But it's looking like a nice day.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? Shame we're not going on a boat as well, because if we was going on a ferry, at least we could have enjoyed the weather for a little bit, whereas obviously the tunnel, we're just stuck in a train for 40 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So a bit of a shame really, but then again, the clouds ahead look a little bit darker than the clouds behind us.
Yeah.
And they look a bit more, so maybe it is best we go in on the tunnel, because it don't look that good ahead of us, but yeah. So far, so good.
Yeah, we're hungry.
Haven't had breakfast yet. We're going to eat breakfast in the caravan, put the kettle on and have a hot drink and whatnot. whilst we're bobbing along under the sea.
Hello everyone. So we are now sat
Waiting
to
waiting.
board.
What have we got? 21 minutes till we're bored. The survey says.
It was
Bit confusing.
Bit confusing.
They're a lot more involved than catching the ferry from flipping New Haven. Even with like, obviously, I imagine they're a bit more strict. We went into France, but then like coming out at border. Although, I mean, we got the truck got drug tested, like the door card, the handle, and you just like walked something on my steering wheel and
probably was
went
black.
off into the room.
The
Yeah.
filthy
hello,
steering wheel.
hello.
Oh,
Adios.
she's
there you
going.
go.
We might have to catch her.
Yeah,
in a bit.
so I don't really know.
Oh, maybe she's just going first.
Bit windy.
This thing keeps flapping
Mm.
and coming off.
Oh, yeah.
But
So yeah,
we've been a bit rubbish at this, telling you what's been going on.
20 minutes till boarding now.
So we had we not logged in. What did we do?
Like checked in.
Checked in with
Like
the
digitally.
reg.
There's just like a. Well, no, I didn't put the reg in. You just you go up to it and then you put
your
an
reference.
8-digit reference number in, and then it asks you if everyone who's travelling is in the car, what fuel type your car is, that you've got, how many pets you've got or not, you know, whether you've got any pets or not, and then is that it? Did it ask us for anything else? I don't think it did.
LPG or
that was asked what fuel the car was. LPG check was literally the last thing they did.
People are going on now.
Yeah, I wonder if that's an earlier train then, because there's ones there that are on time and boarding's imminent.
Maybe.
Which is might be why we've been put over here.
Yeah.
Because we're the next train. I don't know. I ain't got a clue. Not a clue.
Anyway,
But,
and then we went round to like a car park thing, and on one of these big screens, it just said the train
we
that we're
couldn't really
getting
see
on.
that. It was a bit far away for us
And
to
proceed,
see. So
wasn't it? So we just followed
we don't really need the loo, and we've got the caravan once we're on the ferry, on the train. So we'll just use the caravan. We'll go and sit in the caravan once we're on the train.
Yeah.
So we didn't stop. I didn't bother stopping there. I weren't that bothered. I was more concerned of, because I'd never done it. I didn't know how long we needed to get through what we've just been through, because it said last check-in was 8:35, and we hadn't checked in, and it was 8:36. So I was like, well, are we late? Are we early? What's that classed as? Because I've done it before, but it's definitely it's a bit confusing. And I think if I hadn't have followed someone in for the first little bit, I'd have been like, well, where do I go?
Yeah, we were following motorhomes, weren't we?
Yeah, but it's not the hardest thing in the world to do. I almost think I'd rather the train, because of the break you get with the 4 hour sort of the ferry with the 4 hour stop. It breaks up the journey when we're travelling like a 5 hour journey. Just before we get to it, it breaks the journey up better. But I can understand why. I mean, this, you know, it's going to, what does the train take about 40 minutes, 35 minutes to 40 minutes?
And we're going back in
you know,
time.
Which is, you know, you don't lose out on any time once you're in the, once you're back to the UK. You're sort of going back an hour, so it's not that bad. For travelling home, it's quite good. You can sort of make use of it, but I think in future, especially with the price we've found, I think for like 20 quid more, we found a return trip for like doing New Haven to Dieppe crossing for 20 quid more than this single crossing has cost us.
Yeah.
I wanted to do it for the experience, you know. It's we haven't necessarily done it because it was cheap or because it was expensive or because it was fast or because it was slow. We just did it because I wanted to do the tunnel. It just sport.
So I don't know how well we're gonna be able to film this, but see if the mics are on. Yeah. Mics are on. We're going on. We're first in the queue. They're taking people off still. So, oh, we don't have ENC on.
It's noisy, eh, kid?
It's noisy. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear us, to be fair, but here we go.
There's a red light there, and red light spells danger.
So we've been told to go ahead. It's a lorry, I think. Wow. So you've done it before.
Oh, we're on the train. I can see why. Can you see how close we are? Because it's not to the wall.
No, it's to the curb,
We've got
isn't
curbs, yeah, so I can see an 8-foot wide van being rather fun to get down.
Exciting! How do you feel, Sam?
All right, that was way easier getting on than I thought it was going to be.
Me too. From where we were sat back waiting, it looked like a smaller gap, didn't it?
Oh yeah, because we was how many miles away from it, sort of thing. I hate the noise my tyres are making on the floor though, because I'm like, oh, that's catching, but it's just us.
The floor, yeah. Oh, so we are first. That lorry's got off.
I mean, you'd definitely do it in an 8-foot wide van, but I definitely think if we was to get a new van and we weren't trying to plan something fast to get away, I'd do the boat.
Yeah. Speaking. Because I think they close these doors.
Yeah, they do. So there's a fire, like to stop fire.
Yeah.
Effectively. See, we might be the only ones in our cabin because we've got a motorhome behind us.
Oh. And the length of the motorhome and us.
And combined, it might not fit. I don't know. I could be wrong. It might fit, but I think it's quite a big motorhome from looking in the.
We're coming to the end now. Well, that's us. Let's get in.
we're now back at where we keep the caravan. Caravan's set up as good as, got the aircon to remove and
ignore
take
this,
home
this doesn't live.
and some other bits and pieces, just so that it's ready for you to use for uni. That's the end of that one. Big sad face now. We're back in the UK.
But the sun's
end of the
out.
holiday, yeah, the sun's out, which has made it better. But yeah, end of the France trip. So I hope you like the videos. I think some are a lot more boring than others. Some we got up to a lot more than others. But yeah, that's the end of it. That's the end of it for this year. For any big holidays like that. But
Yeah.
roll on next year. I think we'll be we might be doing it bigger and better next year, don't you?
Yeah.
But it was a bit sad when we got back. But mood's picked up a bit. Sun's cheered us up.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to dinner. So yeah.
That's it.
We'll leave this one here then. We'll,
Yeah.
I don't know what the next video will be, but there will be another video next week. But I just not a clue what it will be. But make sure you stay tuned for it.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us. Oh, dearie me.
So yeah, that's staying in.
Follow us on Instagram at WonderingWoods1 and Facebook at Wondering Woods. Yeah. We've said it that many times. Right. Oh.
You can't do it now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.